In the ever-evolving landscape of celebrity media, few figures have generated as much public intrigue and polarized opinion as Meghan Markle. Once celebrated for her transition from the confines of royal tradition to the realm of high-profile entertainment, Markle's latest media endeavors have sparked a fresh round of scrutiny and debate. Recent developments in her media portfolio, including the lifestyle and cooking series alongside a new podcast initiative, raise questions about audience engagement, strategic direction, and the enduring challenge of authenticity in today's competitive entertainment market. At the heart of this discussion lies the recent unveiling of her cooking and lifestyle series, a program that, despite its promising premise, has struggled to captivate a substantial viewership. The show, intended to blend culinary exploration with lifestyle insights under the banner Love Meghan, has, according to available metrics, attracted fewer viewers than the previously released Netflix documentary chronicling the experiences of the royal couple. This stark contrast in audience reception invites an inquiry into the underlying factors that have contributed to its tepid performance. Historical context is essential in understanding this phenomenon. Meghan Markle's public journey has been marked by a series of high-profile media projects. The widely publicized Netflix documentary not only captivated audiences but also solidified her reputation as a significant figure in contemporary storytelling. In contrast, her earlier foray into the podcasting world, which involved a multi-million-dollar deal with Spotify, was met with critical disappointment. Only a dozen episodes were produced before the project was shelved, leading to widespread discussion about both its content and the financial miscalculations that accompanied it. These past ventures have set a challenging precedent, casting a long shadow over her subsequent efforts. Despite the modest ratings of the Love Meghan series, decision-makers have committed to renewing the program for a second season. This move suggests a confidence in the underlying brand and a belief that the concept has potential, provided that adjustments can be made to better align with audience expectations. Industry analysts have noted that while initial viewership numbers were disappointing, the renewal decision may be predicated on long-term strategic goals rather than immediate ratings. It is possible that the production team intends to retool the format, enhance marketing efforts, or leverage cross-promotional opportunities to revive interest in the series. Nonetheless, the disconnect between the anticipated appeal of a lifestyle brand backed by a celebrity of Markle's stature and the actual reception by viewers remains a critical point of analysis. Parallel to her television endeavors, Meghan Markle has embarked on a new journey in the realm of audio content with the launch of a podcast titled Confessions of a Female Founder. This project marks another pivot in her ongoing attempt to redefine her public persona outside the traditional royal framework. The premise is straightforward yet ambitious, to offer an intimate platform where she engages with successful women in business, delving into their experiences, challenges, and triumphs. Such a format, in theory, aligns well with contemporary trends toward personal storytelling and thought leadership. However, the shadow of past podcast misadventures looms large. Her previous podcast experience, marred by issues such as reliance on external staff for content production and a failure to fully capitalize on the unique insights she might offer, casts doubt on whether this new venture can escape the pitfalls of its predecessor. The financial stakes are high. Her earlier project involved a substantial investment, and the expectation was that her celebrity and unique perspective would translate into compelling content. Industry insiders have pointed out that authenticity remains a critical currency in the world of personal media, and any deviation from genuine engagement could further alienate potential listeners. Critics have been vocal in their assessments. Among the most pointed critiques is the claim that Markle's media initiatives lack the authenticity and intimacy that many believe she is capable of conveying. Some observers have highlighted remarks from those close to her, suggesting that the on-screen persona presented in the Love Meghan series falls short of expectations. The criticism centers on the notion that the series, in its current form, seems overly produced and detached from the raw, personal narrative that might otherwise resonate with viewers. Such criticisms, while harsh, underscore a broader debate about the nature of celebrity branding in an era when audiences increasingly value transparency and real connection over gloss and spectacle. It is instructive to compare these critiques with examples from other segments of the media industry. Consider the sustained success of formats that blend celebrity insight with authentic, unfiltered conversation, a formula that has driven the popularity of various talk shows and interview podcasts. In contrast, Markle's recent efforts appear to be caught between the desire to maintain a polished public image and the need to foster genuine, relatable interactions. This tension is at the core of the strategic challenges facing her media ventures. On one hand, there's an expectation for high production values and a seamless brand image. On the other, audiences are quick to dismiss efforts that seem overly curated or disconnected from personal reality. Beyond the immediate performance of her projects, Meghan Markle's endeavors must also be evaluated within the broader context of the modern media ecosystem. The proliferation of streaming services, podcasts, and digital content platforms has transformed how viewers consume media. In this environment, a celebrity's brand is no longer measured solely by traditional metrics such as television ratings or box office numbers, but also by social media engagement, streaming figures, and the ability to generate sustained, meaningful conversations online. For Markle, this means that every new project is not just a standalone product, but a critical component of a larger, multifaceted media strategy aimed at redefining her public identity. Observers suggest that Markle's foray into the world of lifestyle programming and audio storytelling represents an attempt to diversify her portfolio, mitigating the risks associated with any single medium. Yet, this diversification comes with its own set of challenges. The landscape is crowded, and the competition is fierce, not only from established media brands but also from emerging voices that are unburdened by the same high expectations. In such a milieu, the pressure to deliver both substance and authenticity is immense, and even minor missteps can be magnified through the lens of public scrutiny. In reviewing these developments, it becomes clear that Meghan Markle's current media strategy is as much about navigating the expectations of a global audience as it is about personal reinvention. The decision to renew the Love Meghan series, despite its initial performance, indicates a long-term commitment to a lifestyle brand that is designed to evolve and adapt. Similarly, the launch of Confessions of a Female Founder can be seen as an effort to recast herself as not only a former royal but also as a proactive participant in contemporary discussions about leadership and success. Whether these initiatives will ultimately succeed depends on the ability to balance high production values with a more grounded, authentic narrative, an equilibrium that many media projects have struggled to achieve. In conclusion, the unfolding narrative surrounding Meghan Markle's media ventures offers a fascinating case study in modern celebrity culture. Her efforts to build a diversified media portfolio underscore the complexities of reinventing a public persona in a world where every move is subject to intense scrutiny. The underwhelming performance of the Love Meghan series and the cautious optimism surrounding her new podcast initiative both serve as reminders that authenticity, sustained engagement, and a willingness to adapt are critical components of success in today's media landscape. As Meghan Markle continues to navigate these challenges, her next steps will likely provide further insights into the evolving interplay between celebrity, media, and public expectation. The outcome of these initiatives will not only shape her personal brand but also offer broader lessons on the imperatives of authenticity and strategic innovation in an era defined by rapid change and relentless competition.